Illyria. The very name evokes a sense of mystery, of a land shrouded in ancient lore and shadowed by towering mountains. But Illyria is more than just a whisper from the past. It is a region that has captured the imagination of writers, poets, and playwrights for centuries. From the rugged mountains of the Balkans to the sparkling waters of the Adriatic, Illyria has left an indelible mark on history and culture. This is a journey to uncover the story of Illyria. We will explore its historical geography and delve into the myths that shaped its identity. We will uncover the rise and fall of its ancient kingdoms and witness the arrival of the Roman legions. And we will trace Illyria's journey through literature, from the Globe Theatre to the modern page and screen. Join me now as we venture into the heart of Illyria, a land of rugged beauty, fierce independence, and enduring fascination. Our exploration begins with the land itself, a land that has seen empires rise and fall, a land where the echoes of the past still resonate in the present. Defining the precise borders of Illyria is a task as elusive as capturing the sea breeze. Ancient Greek geographers used the term Illyris to describe the lands bordering the Adriatic Sea, primarily encompassing modern-day Albania. As the Roman Empire expanded its reach, the province of Illyricum came to encompass a much larger territory. This Roman Illyricum stretched along the eastern Adriatic coast, from Albania in the south to Istria, modern Croatia, in the north. Inland, its borders reached eastward to the Sava River, encompassing parts of what is now Bosnia and Herzegovina. So when we speak of Illyria, we must remember that its boundaries were fluid, shifting across time and circumstance. But regardless of its precise borders, Illyria was always a land of dramatic contrasts. Towering mountain ranges, their peaks often shrouded in mist, provided a natural barrier to invaders. Lush valleys, carved by rushing rivers, offered fertile land for agriculture. This juxtaposition of rugged terrain and fertile valleys shaped the lives of Illyria's inhabitants, fostering a spirit of independence and resilience that would define their history. Like many ancient cultures, the Illyrians looked to mythology to explain their origins, weaving tales that connected them to a distant, heroic past. One such myth tells of Illyrius, the son of Cadmus and Harmonia, legendary figures in Greek mythology. Driven from their homeland, Cadmus and Harmonia sought refuge in Illyria, where their son, Illyrius, would rise to become the ruler of the land. This connection to Cadmus, founder of Thebes, and credited with introducing the alphabet to the Greeks, suggests a shared ancestry between the Illyrians and the Greeks. Another myth links the Illyrians to Polyphemus, the one-eyed giant from Homer's Odyssey, and his lover, the sea nymph Galatea. These myths, passed down through generations, provided the Illyrians with a sense of shared identity, a link to a past filled with gods, monsters, and epic journeys. While the historical accuracy of these tales is debated, their impact on the Illyrian psyche cannot be underestimated. These myths remind us that Illyria was not an isolated backwater, but a land woven into the rich tapestry of Greek myth and legend. Section 4. Kingdoms of Bronze and Iron Illyria before Rome. Long before the arrival of the Roman legions, Illyria was a land dotted with independent kingdoms and tribal groups. These Illyrian tribes, while sharing a common language and culture, were often engaged in fierce rivalries with one another. From the 8th century BC onward, powerful Illyrian kingdoms emerged, challenging the dominance of Greek colonies along the Adriatic coast. One such kingdom, ruled by Bardyllis of the Dardani, posed a significant threat to the burgeoning power of Macedon. Another powerful ruler, Agron of the Ardeae, established a formidable naval force that terrorized merchant ships in the Adriatic. These Illyrian kingdoms, though often short-lived, demonstrate the military prowess and political acumen of their rulers. However, the Illyrian strength lay in their fierce independence, which often proved to be their undoing. The fractured nature of Illyrian politics, with its shifting alliances and internal conflicts, made it difficult for them to unite against a common enemy. This lack of unity would ultimately leave them vulnerable to the rising power of Rome, who sought to expand their dominion across the Adriatic. Shakespeare's Twelfth Night is perhaps the most famous literary work to feature Illyria. In this romantic comedy, Illyria is depicted as a whimsical, almost magical place where shipwrecks lead to mistaken identities and love triangles. The play's setting in Illyria adds an air of enchantment and mystery, reflecting the region's historical allure. Shakespeare's Illyria is a land of music, revelry, and poetic language, a fitting tribute to a place that has inspired storytellers for centuries. While the ancient kingdom of Illyria no longer exists, its legacy lives on in the cultural and historical consciousness of the Balkans. Modern Albania, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and other countries in the region all share a connection to the ancient Illyrians. This connection is celebrated in literature, art, and even in the names of places and people. The spirit of Illyria, with its fierce independence and rich cultural heritage, continues to resonate in the modern era. From historical novels to contemporary films, the story of Illyria is retold and reimagined, ensuring that this ancient land remains a source of inspiration. As we conclude our journey through the history and mythology of Illyria, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of this ancient land. Illyria's story is one of resilience, cultural richness, and a profound connection to the past. The echoes of Illyria can be heard in the languages, traditions, and stories of the Balkans. It is a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate, a testament to the enduring power of history and myth. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Illyria, a land where the past and present are forever intertwined.